Hey, I'm back. Ugh. I always use this mask even from if I'm going through a drive-thru. I feel like if somebody sneezes or coughs, I don't want to catch it, you know? I got an choice cone. My favorite kind of ice cream is soft serve. This thing is actually heavy. And yes, this is the same jacket. Because I am either working with cats or in my car driving quite a bit. So, this is my go-to jacket. And again, the McDonald's I just went to for my drink, they have twist cones here. The McDonald's that's 10 minutes from this one doesn't have it. And they have pumpkin cream cheese little pies. Like they're apple pies. Pumpkin cream cheese pie. I was gonna get one, but I'm a little afraid of how fake. Not that McDonald's is all natural, but I knew I liked this. I didn't want to be disappointed. I don't eat a lot of chocolate. It usually gives me really bad acid reflux, but that's why the vanilla part's there too. A lot of the times dairy acts like a Pepto-Bismol for me, but I also drink almond milk. Oh, this time I have a bunch of purses that this is by Anne Frank. It's one of those flip up ones again. It's just flip up here and then it's just open, one big pouch. But when I bought it from whatever secondhand store I was at, it was colored, and then I washed it and now it's not colored, but the material is meant so you can color on it. But isn't it super cute? I love cats. Black Panthers, well, but cheetahs, lions, tigers. I've always had an affection. A love for cats. Since I was little. Until I met my man. And he was like, let's get a Great Dane. And this was like 11 or 12 years ago. And I was like, a Great Dane? He was like, yeah, I want a Great Dane. And I'm like, let me tell you something about Great Danes. They're huge. They take probably 3 years, if not a little more, to completely grow into their size. You have to make sure that, because there's such a long distance between their mouth and their stomach, you have to make sure that their bowls are high so that when they're drinking or eating, that there's less chance of them getting bloat. And bloat is like air that builds. It's very dangerous. And then most Great Danes live to be 8. Mine lived to be 7. His name was Magic. I didn't know it, but I got a Blue Moor Great Dane. And those type of dogs usually have more genetic problems. From what I understand, I could be wrong. Whoa, bright light! And, so, it was a lot for my first dog, but it was a great learning experience, and I'll never forget him. Now I've got, as you all know, my 4. And I have my kitty. Yeah. Yeah. I used to be really judgmental about people who return their animals, but I work at a shelter that's a no-kill shelter, and we have like 15 senior cats, so they're at least 8 years old, and most people don't want senior cats because they're older and they see death with an older animal, which I think is horrible, because my cat that I had last lived to be 21. You know, we have a couple cats that are it's like the equivalent of human AIDS, and in that case, the cats can live a very long, healthy life. They're just preferably should not be around other cats because it's contracted the same way, you know, through blood. One of those kitties just got adopted. So, special need cats, you know, I guess because the cat wasn't as old, it was more apt to even be adopted than an old cat. I mean, I guess they're more set in their ways, but at the same time, 99% of the time, they're already potty trained. They go in the cat box. You know. But I also understand that things happen. I'd rather have them bring the cat back to Heartland than bring it on the street. We have 110 cat and kittens, and we have foster families, and 15 of them are seniors, so we are packed. We also have dogs, but I only work with the cats. And right now in the building where I work, there's probably about 10. That's a lot of foster families. And fosters have the potential to adopt if they want to. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. I mean, I don't want to bore you, but I love cats. They're a huge part of my life. So, the rest of my day is going to be cleaning my house. Don't be jealous. I know you wish you could go home and clean your house too. I know. And yesterday I was like a drunk. I Swiffered. I used the dry mop part, and then I used the wet mop part. It's so good for your rugs. it gets up so much hair. It's like a pre-treatment before if you would like to use your vacuum, so your vacuum doesn't have to suck up so much hair. Here, just take a bite of the comb. Okay, here, hold on. Want vanilla or chocolate or both? Take some. Woo! I always eat with both hands because this ham with problems in my wrist area. Like, there was a time that I was carrying a tray at a restaurant and BAM! Because my hand, this hand just went boom. I've had it x-rayed, and it's supposedly the start of some technical name that I can't remember. But it's functional. I can still write with it. And I saw a bunch of seagulls. I was debating if I should give them this or not. And I said no. Seagulls are pretty good animals. I mean, they're like, they eat a lot of stuff. They make the earth cleaner. Just be careful what you throw down there. You want the crunchy, crunchy, crunchy? Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy? You've never seen me do this. But I do sanitize. Dun, 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 dun. And I do wipe my hands. And I do wear a mask. Maybe it's not necessary, but going through the drive-thru, I even wear a mask. Like I said, I don't want someone to sneeze or cough at me. In general, anyways. Oh, I hope you're full and satisfied, because I sure am. Come back later for my another video. You know me, it's 6, 8, 10. Always around that time. Alright. Thank you for watching. Hold on 1 second. 1 second.